Hey.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, you
Happy
can see
2002.
my what my kids made me for a couple years ago. Isn't that
That's so
cute? That's
cute.
me.
Mhm.
So we are in my office today.
We are just show hopping.
I know, we're everywhere. We're on location
We're on location.
in Hazelwood neighborhood of East Portland.
Say hello so we know
Yeah,
you're here.
hi.
What do you want to chat about? Hey, welcome to the ShannaJean Show. And look, sign's not even bleached out, yo.
Not yet.
Not yet. And
We're being very careful with them. We're putting them back in the folder.
yeah, there's only a slight crease. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It is just
Don't
fine.
do
Who's
that.
here? If you're here, say hi.
Yeah, where's this back from?
A woman who teaches, who had those scarves that Owen wanted. The strap broke, so I have to fix it.
Yeah.
We got it this summer.
Laura
Jean's sitting next to a huge pile of fabric that
Yeah.
doesn't fit in my fabric shelves.
Ooh. Oh, I recognize that.
That's a lot of stuff I got from. I
Okay.
already cut that. It's Amy Butler.
Oh. Hey.
Neither of us have sewn
Sorry.
in so long, and we had to
Wow.
cancel our last sewing date with Emmy because
2 out of
we
3
were just too
cooties.
busy. Yeah, and sick. Seriously. I think we were all sick.
Yeah.
Emmy was sick. My family was sick. I wasn't sick yet. You were sick.
Yeah.
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 It's been a heck of a year for
2019
sickness.
was.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
What do we want to start with?
We can start with how we started our new year by having the cast on party, which is a super fun way to start.
It is.
I didn't cast anything on myself, but
Me
I
neither.
watched a lot of people cast on things, and that was very exciting.
Yeah, I got my yarn wound up for my sweater.
So you got ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I making?
You're making Simple
Simple
Edition by
Thank you.
Telly Bean Knits.
Yep. Yep.
It's just a really simple, totally will go with anything. It's
Dress.
kind of like this, but it's like a top.
Yeah. Little crop top, 1x1 rib sweater.
It's so cute.
Yeah, and Aran shimmer, dusty sophisticate. So it's kind of like this
so
hint of
pretty.
a rose gold, but it's not. It's very magical.
It's real pretty. And that Aran shimmer, if you haven't seen it yet, it really is like lit up from underneath. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I haven't made anything with it yet.
Yeah.
But I have a hat out of it that
Do you have
made
any
me.
plans for cast on? Oh my God. I have been wondering where that hat is.
You gave it to me for our birthday.
Such a dummy. I was like, I need to find that and finish that. Where is that?
You finished it. You even gave me,
That's amazing.
I think
I
you
gave
gave me
you
a
a pom-pom.
pom-pom. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know where it is right
That is
now.
a relief. I could not figure out where that skein was.
That's so amazing.
I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, that yarn is nice though.
So juicy.
Even if it's mama doesn't know where it is.
Good Lord. Oh. Hey, Jampedex.
I don't have a Jampedex one right now, but I do have this. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? I got it right back.
The cutest. Yeah.
So so we started the new year off with a bunch of people, and if you came, thank you so much. It was so much fun.
Yeah. That is truly one of my favorite ways to start New Year, because like we don't do big New Year's Eve, so just having that something to mark the day and seeing so many different groups of folks hanging out and visiting and casting on and crafty, and it was a big bucket filler.
It was really inspiring. Yeah, it was super fun.
Do you know what you're going to cast on? Do you have plans?
I'm not sure I really have plans. I have a couple designs that I need to work on. I haven't been Washington Post. How did that turn back on? I have a couple things I really need to work on.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving. My family is going on Thursday to Ohio to see family for a couple days. So I want to make sure I have stuff like designs already in a good place that I can just knit on them.
Yeah. Totally.
So I have to work on that. So I thought about obviously I thought about casting on the sweater you're making.
Yeah.
And I thought about casting on just like a shawl, just a fun shawl, like just to redo one of my patterns. But I'm not sure that's the smartest thing right now, because I've been doing kind of a lot of that kind of knitting.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to do some work knitting.
Yeah.
So which isn't a bad thing, because that's also fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I did finish. I'm gonna grab them because they're right here. I finished a pair of socks last night.
Ooh. Can I just say this new location is a little distracting, because we never hang out in here, and I'm like,
I know.
Look at all these shiny things.
And there's so much.
And the laptop's sitting on top of a bin of yarn, and I'm like, oh, what is that? I want to.
You know what that is? Yeah.
Oh, I want
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's really well. Maybe I'll let you look around. It's a little messy, Marvina, in here. But I did finish these socks,
Oh yeah.
which are so fun. So it's my short attention span pattern. So there's like a
Funny story. I can never remember the name of this pattern.
Never.
Never.
So it's just got like kind of V's up the front in reverse stockinette stitch.
Flying geese for those quilters.
Flying geese, yeah. And then I used Violet Violet and Haute Pink. And this I ran out of pink, so I had to add some purple. And then this is
Basket weaver.
Yeah, it's called something else though. It was one of the Herstory colors, Poma Basket. Yeah. This is Poma Basket from Herstory. November, October. Yeah, October Herstory.
Yeah, and there's blog posts about all our Herstory.
Yeah, about all the Herstory. So yeah, so I finished those last night, which felt really good.
Yeah,
I like to finish stuff.
Yeah, those are good. I love the scrappiness.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Also, I just want to say I might potentially, is my face turning red? I feel like it's a little bit red.
It doesn't. It looks red in there, but it's not. No.
Okay.
Marjean's been having some
allergic
reactions to medication.
Yeah, some a little bit itchy.
It sucks so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that before, and I can feel like the sense memory of it. You know, when you talk about it.
Since we're kind of here.
Oh yeah.
Let's just do it. I have been very sick, like almost the whole month, literally the whole month of December. I was sick. Yeah. So I haven't had knitting in my bag. Yeah. Like after I got through hats for all the kids, I think I finished those right before Christmas break. And then I was like, sweet, I'm going to do some cross stitch. I'm going to work on this other little thing. And then I've been going places without knitting, and I'm finally better enough that I'm like,
I don't have knitting.
What? Yeah. What? So I finally remembered to grab something today because I haven't started my sweater yet. And so I have.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. What's it called?
It's what are you doing?
The one that the DK Felicia Cakes one that I already did.
Yeah, Garter Hug.
Yeah, Garter Hug from Shan.
With stripes. I know. Yeah. I know everything.
So this is our new sport weight yarn, and
I have not played with yet, and I'm dying to.
I know. We just wound off a ton. It's going to be at Red Alder. I probably could. I'm on 6s, I want to say, and I probably could have gone up to 7s because it's a little bit snug. So I'm using Oscar and
but that feels like a good gauge.
Yeah. I just hope it's drapey enough. You know what I mean?
It will be, especially when you wash it.
Yeah,
when you block it. So I feel like it will be.
It is amazing. It's a 3-ply, so it's different than our DK. Like it's a little bit drapier. Like our DK has a lot of
It's more like worsted.
Yeah.
Because DK is like almost.
It's overplied.
It's so tight.
Yeah.
It's almost not hard. That's not the right word for it, but it doesn't. It's not like shiny and drapey.
No. No. So this is not U.S. Merino. And U.S. Merino has a lot of.
Hi, Michelle.
I was like, who's walking by?
I know. No, it's not that. Somebody
I'm
here.
An idiot. Hi, Michelle.
That's amazing.
Well, a car just drove by, so I'm like, what?
Wait, oh yeah, there's a window right behind y'all. That's amazing.
God bless. Yeah, so it's a very different yarn, and there's definitely some sweater patterns like from Amy Christopher's Savory Knitting.
Yeah.
And there's so many yummy samples.
Yeah, we want to get a couple samples made.
That I want to do. And at Red Alder, we're gonna have, my goal is 73 solid colors, like this epic rainbow. So I hope y'all are making plans to go to that show. So that's what's on my needles until I actually cast on my sweater.
Right.
I got to print out my pattern.
I have, again, I didn't get super but I have
show me your bag. It's so freaking
I know, look at this bag. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's made by Heidi West Designs. And I got it from the newest, I think, local yarn shop here in Portland called Weird Sisters, which is in St. John's, and is like I haven't been there yet, but it sounds really good.
And
a dream. It's like a bookstore and a yarn shop all in one. It sounds like heaven. So it's a great bag. It's got some inside pockets, a couple of inside pockets, and I've been carrying it for everything. And I started a sock that I think will be a sock for the sock collection that I release every year. for the summer. It's real easy.
Show the back too.
Huh?
Show the back.
And the back is just going to be
Oh
striping.
my god!
And so
Acadia?
it's Acadia and
Oh.
Carbon.
Oregon Sky.
Oregon Sky. Is it Oregon Sky?
Yeah.
Okay, Oregon Sky.
Oregon Sky is kind of the worst.
It does what it wants
it's very
to do.
reflective of
Yeah, so
what
it's
Sky would have.
and it's real fun and like a meditative
Oh my
pattern.
God. I think I could do that.
Yeah, I think you could totally do that. It's
Oh yeah.
you just have to get in the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just slipping some stitches. It's real easy. So yeah, so that's going to be coming out in this like late
May.
spring, early summer.
Yeah. And don't you worry, we got part colors, y'all. I got them out to show somebody at.
I don't know if I've seen them. Have I?
I don't think you have. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of our last official year of national parks.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, my dyers.
We have not. We've both been sick, and our families have been sick, so we haven't really been able to spend much time together.
No.
Like we had wanted / planned to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Christmas break was a little rough.
Yeah.
So let's move into Rising Tidosity because I have this pulled up on my Instagram. I wanted to talk about Nut Knitting, and it's KNUT knitting, and it's Anna. And I met her at Madrona last year, now called Red Alder. And she is darling and so sweet and amazing. So she started the Impossible Project 2020 challenge, and it's hashtag Impossible Project 2020 MAL. And there's another hashtag. So make along.
Make along. I was like, what does that mean?
So it's open to knitting and sewing because those are two things she's doing. And the goal is, or the intention goal is to pick something that is hard and challenging to yourself. So no hat, no cowl, but to take on a project. And it's now through, I want to say June. She has a Ravelry group, so you post in there. Nice. I haven't done that yet. But I have a knitting project and a sewing project picked out. And I think I have all the supplies for my sewing. And I don't think it's going to take me 6 months. So I'm not really going to start these now.
Yeah.
I don't have time. But I'm looking forward to, for the sewing part.
What are you doing for your sewing line?
It's that jacket pattern I got at Joann's.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a really cute jacket with a hood, and like you sew bias tape pipe binding all around the edges.
Is it the capey one?
No, it's not a cape. It's a jacket.
Okay.
There's probably some pockets and like toggle clothes, and it's like a quilted fabric, so it's really cute. But it's kind of fiddly, and that's not something I'm known for.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be more than one day. So I think that's personally what we've been moving towards too, is spending more time on projects and spending the time to make them nice and something we want to wear for long term. So that's my sewing one, and then my knitting one is the Red Moon sweater from Born and Raised Knits. I've done a little bit of color work, and I feel pretty good about it. Like, I did a huge chunk on a sweater and realized I was knitting the very wrong size. So I ripped it all out. But my color work was fine.
Yeah. Well, you took that class from Andrea Rangel.
Andrea Rangel. And it's her birthday. She's having a sale. What's her?
Rangel Knits.
Rangel Knits, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's Rangel Knits.
Yeah, she excellent color work teacher. I learned a lot. Met a new bestie, Sherry. So I think also it's, for me, this is like just sitting down and doing the work, right? Yeah. Like showing up and actually making something and finishing something. Yeah. So I'm gonna do Peachberry Sparkle for the background, the main color, and then Black Magic for the moon. And I snagged,
which is also the perfect name. Like, those are the perfect names,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I grabbed gumballs today to swatch with because I feel the pressure to start. But I honestly don't know if I'm going to even really start it until March. Yeah, because we have so much going on. Yeah, we have so many shows.
Does she have you swatching the round?
Yeah, yeah. Which I'm not very great at, so that's fine.
It's fine. That's another challenge, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
that's so cute.
Yeah, nice. And there's a bobble somewhere.
Does that too.
So
yeah,
nice. So that is my Rising Tidosities. Check out Nut Knitting, KNUT.knitting. She's a gem and she's real nice. excuse me, and if you want to join, please do, because I think I like this kind of thing, and having that longer deadline, I think is good, and hopefully I do it.
At least start it.
Right?
At least start it.
Shan, what's in your briefcase?
What's in my briefcase? Well, I shared those socks.
Yeah.
So those are in my briefcase right now. Stefan and I just did photos. That's why I'm all done up with makeup.
Oh, I bag of M&Ms.
Yeah, that's one of them.
My kids this morning, we were talking. Francis Francis is like, Mom, on your next trip, can I go on the airplane with you? I was like, no, me and Shannon are going. And they really want to go on an airplane.
She's going to start hating me.
Yeah. They really want to go on a trip. And Eli's like, I think I want to go to Nevada. And I was like, oh, why do you want to go to Nevada? I want to go to Las Vegas, the M&M store. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
Funny thing.
We're going to the M&M store.
Me and Shannon might go to the M&M store in New York. And Franny's like, so you're going to bring back M&Ms? I was like, shit. Guess I got to bring back some M&Ms.
Last time when I was in New York for Vogue Knitting Live, last time my sister came up and visited. She lives in Boston. And so she came down. She came over. She went, when I was working, we went to the M&M store together too, but she went by herself and got a huge bag of M&Ms.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can there's like a wall.
Yeah. No, I went to the Vegas one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm going to Vegas in April to see Kelly Clarkson. What?
That is hilarious to me.
So we're hoping that they have flavors, because when we were in New York for Rhinebeck, we got, what did we get? Coffee and...
We got coffee nut.
So good. Like, we bought 4 bags of it, I think. Yeah, it was so good. But coffee nut with jalapeno, and then the Thai nut.
That was, that was a while ago.
But all three of those together.
Were so good. So here is what we are bringing to Vogue Knitting Live. So this is going to be releasing on, I don't know, next... the week of Vogue Knitting Live, it'll release.
That is stunning.
It's so pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So this one is, we have 3 samples. This one is Eliza Frank. Is this backwards? No. Eliza Frank and A Happy Birthday Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like my favorite rainbow. And then this one is, I have hair in my mouth. Redwoods? Is that right?
That's what we're done.
Yeah. I think it's Redwoods. And, I
think it could be Harry Potter.
It was whatever we had.
I know. I'm worried it could be like Womp Shack.
Well,
you're getting Redwoods.
So it's going to be Redwoods and the Little Black Dress Rainbow.
Yeah.
Shit. I know. I was like, I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, well. And then this one is...
Gates of the Arctic.
Gates of the Arctic.
Favorite. And
So Hip It Hurts.
Yeah. So we're going to have 6-slit and a skein and a pattern, and it's going to be amazing.
And it's so much fun. It's such a fun pattern to make.
Anything with stripes, like...
Yeah.
So fast.
So it's like, you can't really see it here, but the solid color stripes are all textured. Mm-hmm. So it's like a really fun to work textured pattern. So it's not just like stockinette or garter.
Is it expected paternal or Womp Shack? I might bring it to work on Monday.
Okay, you can take it because we've already photographed it. Yeah. So anyway,
because I don't think we've done
the kits we have are going to be a little different. Well, you can change it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, bring it to work. So and then February 1st, the second pattern for the ShannaJean Club is going to be,
but like the main first.
Yeah, the first
December was
like bonus preview. Yeah. And that's, I have that if anybody wants to see it. It's super fun. You can take this. No. Well, we'll see. So.
Hey. And this is a new color, new release. Can't tell you the name.
Partly because she doesn't want to spoil it, and partly because she doesn't remember.
Yeah. Equal parts.
Equal parts. And then here's the other.
Oh, no, I remember. Well, I remember that one. I don't remember this one now. So it is literally
equal parts. 50-50. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. A lot of flexi plied in here.
Yeah.
Been feeling fancy.
Yeah. Sparkles. We'll also have Target Bulky, and Shan's got some patterns in that. Our sweaters.
This is like my favorite shawl ever. I made it when we were in New York.
Yeah.
In Target Bulky.
In like a minute.
It's Yuanthi is the pattern, and I made it in
this Moon of Jupiter.
Yeah. unicorn tears and unicorn giggles. And it's really dreamy.
It's so pretty
and fun.
So we're bringing a very narrow but deep stock for VK Live, just because
narrow bases, deep of
color selection and quantity. Just traveling across country is a teeny bit expensive. So,
and we just can't do everything.
Yeah, we can't bring everything. Yeah. So we'll be next to Woolen, which will be next to Brooklyn General Store. It's like a little Brooklyn time zone. And so we'll have turkey bulky, sock, 6 slits, and then the kits for that new shawl design. And Shanna will have postcards for pattern downloads. So,
and if you're not able to come to Vogue Knitting Live, we'll have
we'll make it available.
The pattern will be online, and then that feels good. We'll have the kits available afterward too.
Yeah. So our briefcase is real full because we leave in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, we do. And like I said, we're going to Ohio in between then.
Yeah.
It might be stupid, but it's going to be fun. We're going to be fun. And again, with my kids too, they get to go on a plane, which they have been on planes, but they don't remember because they were so little. Yeah. It was when they were still free.
Yeah.
Last time they flew.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Wow.
I don't think maybe Hazel flew once when she was over 2.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The first time Eli was on a plane was when we went to Las Vegas, and he was, I want to say 6, and Owen was 4, and Franny, ish.
Yeah.
And then Owen had been on a plane a ton when he was a baby because he traveled with me.
Yeah.
And then Frances flew a lot as a baby, but she doesn't remember any of
they
it.
don't remember any of it. Yeah. That's how my kids are too. Yeah. So I think they're like your kids. They're like just as excited about being able to be on a plane.
Yeah. Because that's what you and Papa do.
Yeah.
So that's what the cool kids do.
Yeah.
My boys said one time when we were going to the airport, Mom, can boys go on planes? Because they only knew women
who went on planes. That's
me,
so amazing.
You.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Other people.
It was all girls. So.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Let's get into it, Shan.
Let's get into it.
What are we going to get into today?
So what we're getting into today are like kind of goals, intentions, resolutions, as some people say. And I think for both of us, for me, I know, over the past couple of years, when my birthday hits, which, our birthdays are December 7th, I always feel like that is like my kind of new year instead of like January 1st. And so I'm kind of raring to kind of do some planning and do some figuring and, kind of, you feel like a new, like new lease on life, right? Or whatever. Yeah. But in the past,
you have 3 weeks before like the Gregorian calendar.
Exactly.
Like you have
a little like,
yeah.
And so, oftentimes I haven't set up my year so that I often have a lot of work to do during that time. And this year I kind of consciously made it so I didn't have a lot of design work to do, which was good because we were also sick.
Yeah.
But so Laura Jean and I have done a lot of talking. I don't know if you all know this, but we do a lot of talking just in general. And so we've done a lot of talking just about, kind of professionally, it's stressful to run your own business and to, do your own thing. And both of us have gotten a little, I know I have, and I think you have too, just gotten a little bogged down. You kind of tend to sometimes get bogged down in the negative of something. And so really working hard at having, as Laura Jean says, an attitude of gratitude about life and being able to look more on the bright side. Yeah. And so I've been thinking about that a lot. And then our birthdays hit and I was like, I'm going to start journaling. And instead of using my journal as a place where I talk about all the bad,
right,
I'm like, I'm going to talk about all the good. And it really has made a huge difference, I feel like, and has made a huge difference in how I look at my planning for 2020. So that's been really good. So I've been doing more journaling. I've been setting some like intentions for the year that have more to do with like family time and personal growth than like numbers, business numbers. So, we both got these really, because of course we do everything together. We both got these really amazing, beautiful moon planners.
Yeah. Thanks, Rachel of Rachel Dye Works.
Yeah. And thanks, Laura Jean, for turning me onto them. And so I've been doing a little bit of planning in that too, which feels really good. Just kind of like filling in some year things. So yeah.
Yeah. Same. I did mine last night. I mean, I've been thinking about it, and processing, and
yeah, I journaled a lot beforehand just to see where I wanted to be.
Yeah. And so last night I kind of finalized because like there's like I think 8 different areas of setting intentions, and so like there's one page to set your intention, and then there's a page of here are steps to do it. And
so they're like this. So there's like, this is where you set your intentions, and here's where you lay out your actionable steps.
Yeah. And I am super goal oriented.
Yeah.
And if I write it down, that shit is going to get done.
Yeah.
And it's going to be good. Like, I know that about myself. So how do I exploit that in the best way possible? So I finished that up last night. Did a little witchy tarot card spread, and
so that's what I'm using this for too. I don't know if I told you this, but I'm writing my like spreads of the day in my daily pages. So so I have them here, and even if I just pull a card or like consult
like an oracle card,
I'll do that in here too, because I have a planner I really like.
Right.
For like business planning.
Yeah. Keeping track of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my big problem is going to be like, seriously. Do I take all of this shit with me everywhere?
That's what I'm saying.
Do we?
I don't know. We have this might also shock some people. When we travel, we have a tendency to overpack.
Yeah.
And I have gotten better, but even this last time, when was the last time? Rhinebeck. I think that was pretty good. I didn't have a ton of stuff I didn't get to.
Yeah, I overpacked. I feel like I overpacked my clothes a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I had a whole outfit I didn't wear or something.
That was because I had the sweater.
You gave me the sweater. Yeah.
Like going through the airport and being bogged down with 50 bags and being this big trying to get through the aisle and like, so yeah. Do I pack my 5 planners? Journals.
I know. And
tarot cards.
Because it's so early in the year, 2 planners plus a personal book. It's excessive, right? But also like, I don't know. If you use it all, is it excessive? I don't know. I'm kind of a pack rat and a
what if.
And I'll tell you what, like, if you want to have a daily practice with using this stuff, which part of my goals is to have a daily journaling practice and a daily checking in with this planner practice.
Right.
I kind of feel like I need them.
Right.
Because otherwise it's going to fall by the wayside. When we went,
I was doing prioritize it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, that's such good news. I just got a text. One of my friends put an offer in on a house and got accepted, and we're very excited.
That's so exciting.
So when I was a couple years ago, I was doing. I want to add a sketchbook, right? So I was doing this 30-day challenge that Lisa Congdon had, a drawing challenge. And we were going to San Diego. Yeah. And so I had, my computer, I had my planner.
That was before Hobonichi planner. Because that's when we found out about Hobonichis.
Oh, was that the one?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was like, I thought I had my Hobonichi. I might get to workbook, which was huge. Not that Hobonichi, not that our Hobonichis are small. So I had all these things, but I wanted to continue with my daily practice.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to bring them all.
Yeah. Well, we could just do one tarot and
we'll do one tarot deck. We don't need to each bring. Yeah. We have the same. My 2 favorites, Laura Jean has both of them too. So this, Laura Jean got me for my birthday and got it for herself too. And my sister-in-law has it too.
If you're local or not, you can order from Maggie Mays in Gresham. Excellent bookstore.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And it's such a good deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still have to make a little bag or something for this, but this one is this Roots and Wings Oracle deck that we got on Etsy.
So I showed this on Instagram and somebody was like, I told Shannon about it.
Yeah, because she had it.
Yeah,
she had like the mini. She had these mini ones. I forget who it was too, but she had the mini ones. And I was like, I'm getting those.
Yeah. And then 5 people were like, oh my God, I'm getting those.
Yeah. They're so, they're so
pretty.
Stinking. They're so gorgeous. They're just beautifully. Look at this one. Oh my God, look at this community one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So if you are looking for, way to spend some good money.
Right.
Here are 2 wonderful.
Support some awesome artists.
Maybe you should bring one and I'll bring the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, also, can we talk real fast about this? Because I haven't heard back from my doctor. I'm trying to get meds for flying because when we flew back from Rhinebeck, I totally had a panic attack on the flight. Thank God for Shannon. She held me.
We snuggled.
We snuggled as I tried to breathe. So, like, pharmaceutically, and then also traveling while recovering from this, like, how do you not bring a whole pharmacy when you travel?
Right. I think it's more like, so you bring enough to get you through.
Okay, yeah.
So you can bring everything you need, but you don't have to bring the whole thing.
The whole box.
Yeah. That's why you need to get one of those little pill cases.
Right. My Benadryls.
Yeah. Instead of like S, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's like B, P, panic attack.
Right?
C for chill out meds, for some CBD stuff. Yeah.
Can you fly with that?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's repackaged, how are they going to know?
How are they going to know?
Right.
I don't know if you can. I mean, but it's legal in New York too, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know if recreation is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, so that's where we are.
Yeah.
It's a new decade.
Right.
A new year and a new decade. And the last decade was the decade we both had children and started our, not started, but grew our businesses. And it was a lot. Like, for me, like Hazel was born in 2009. So before this last decade, I was not a mother, right. And it's one of the defining, characteristics of my life now. Right. Right. So, so it's really interesting to think about what this next decade could hold. Well, and
I'm sure you do this as a parent where you're like, oh my gosh, in 10 years, my kid's going to be, in 10 years, I'm going to have a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
And that reflection of what's happened in 10 years and what could happen in the next 10 years.
Because it could go anyway.
Yeah. Anywheres
at all.
Yeah. And God is willing we're still on this planet because Jiminy Christmas.
And the planet's still around.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
but let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that.
I was a baby before the last decade. Yeah, right? I mean, I wasn't, unfortunately, but how old are you, Michelle?
How old was I?
I mean, I was
29. Okay.
I was 35.
Yeah.
I was an old pregnant lady.
Literally.
I literally was an old pregnant
classified,
lady.
Literally.
I wasn't, I was not considered advanced maternal age yet with Hazel, because I think I was 34.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. But I definitely was, right? Yes, Michelle, yes.
Yeah.
It totally feels like so much has changed in the last 10 years.
Yesterday was 19 years from our first date anniversary with Eric.
Oh my God.
I know.
And Stefan and I are like 20 years. This month will be 20 years from when we started.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We always would celebrate the third, because we couldn't remember when it was, because we were like stoner, like whatever in Montana. So, but we always celebrate the third Saturday of the month.
Oh, nice.
So it would be like, and then that fell by the wayside after marriage and kids.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think we usually focus more on that. I mean, our anniversary.
Yeah.
It's August.
Yeah.
But this January 2nd
when Stefan and I were filling in our planners, I totally forgot to put our wedding date in.
When is it?
June 1st.
June?
July 1st.
Oh my God, Shannon.
I don't know when it is. Ask Stefan.
I was like, that's Owen's birthday. Why wouldn't we talk about this?
Stefan and ask him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
that's not my job.
God.
No, July 1st. It was July 1st, 2006.
4th of July, big weekend.
Yeah. Because we had destination at my folks' place.
Yeah.
In Montana. So that's funny. I have no clue.
This is basically what we do all day.
Yeah. So
with planning. So.
Yeah. and so many fucking tangents.
Yeah.
So always.
So glad you got to hang out with us today.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I hope this first week of 2020 is amazing.
Right. I don't want to lose the energy. And today I kind of felt like it was waning a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's just like there's just excitement and hopefulness, and I want to carry that through
Exactly.
and keep doing the positive things that like I said, that I started doing after my birthday, because I feel like, right, if you're emotionally and mentally in a good place, you're going to have a much better time of it than if you're not. Right? So yeah. Well, thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Ooh. And if you're watching later, feel free to share your any intentions or goals or anything, because it's always inspiring to hear what other people are planning, and what other, I don't know, what other intentions we could copy off of other people.
Right. And our next show is going to be February 7th, which is right before Red Alder and Galentine's Day. So I'm sure we'll be talking about Galentine's Day.
Yeah, Galentine's Day will be the
best day
9th. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Maybe we should make dresses for Galentine's Day.
Stop putting the pressure on me.
I want to make dresses so bad. I'm going to show everybody, just real quick, I'm going to show y'all the pile of fabric Laura's going to sit next to, because I want to have it all sewn up soon. Can you see it? Kind of. Yeah.
That's a goal, Shan.
That's a goal. I mean, I'm not going. At some point, I'm going to have it all sewn up. At some point before I perish. Before I pass from this mortal coil.
Sure. Absolutely.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Maybe. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Oh my God, you held off